What's up, y'all? What's up? So, there's no really such thing as being like a good person or innocent in this world, or having like innocence is pure innocence. Because when you're born, yeah, you're innocent because you don't know anything or whatever. But then you start to get introduced to like the behaviors, you know, the and ideas of people, and it all gets into your like mind as you live along your years, and through the years you're just being tainted with a bunch of myriad of just crap in your brain and clutter from people, places, and things, bro, without you realizing it. Like, it's kind of hard to be like a good person 24/7. I'm just talking about just in just general being in this world. Like, I'm not saying you can't just be somewhat just normal sometimes, but each one of us has lied, cheated, and steal at least once or twice. Because you had to lie to get what you want. Because if you just told the truth or did that, and the thing may just have not work, or it would just not be sudden for you to get the thing that you had to get. So you had to, because you gotta survive, man. And this is how this world is designed. You know, it's impossible to be like a good person unless you're, the only way you could kind of be closest to like a pure person is unless you're just removing the scraps, the pillars away from your ego. Like, you're self-reflecting, you're just subsiding your ego. You know what I'm saying? As you attain the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way. So you can have foresight and awareness of your nature as a human being. You know what I'm saying? So then you could maintain composure. But a lot of people do that for evil. You know what I'm saying? To control people or obtain things. You know, to uphold power. Even if they are like, you know, smart or whatever. So it's just evil. Whether they realize it or not. Each of one of us has become eat, like, cheat, steal. Not even if we wanted to. We had to survive, or we had to get what we want. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth would just not help. It's just how this world is. You know what I'm saying? Even if there's a good person who has never done anything wrong in their life, somebody's going to come try to beat them down and project their problems because the world has done certain things to them. You know, the world has treated them like crap or mistreated them, so they're only going to project that, like a bully. That bully who's like bullying is probably going through conditions of a bully, so then he projects that bully to another person by being a bully. You know, he's probably getting abused or whatever, hit on, or just his house or whatever, it's just out of order. So it's like they're only going to project that. It's going to be hard to maintain your composure. Like, the mask would come off, like, you know. Especially like women. Like, women like to pretend like they're innocent, they do nothing wrong, and they're just victims, and they stand no here to accountability. I mean, women are not innocent at all. Women, the difference is women do the same things as men, bro. They just cover their tracks more, basically. You know, and they get, like, you know, overlooked. And just how they spent their whole life doing this, if you just filtering certain things out, and you just see every time they go somewhere or whatever, they always change themselves. They always, like, you know, just try to be performative, and just how they just do things, and just how they people please, but it's just fake. Like, they're not innocent. Like, you used to think that they was innocent, but they're really not, because it's impossible. How you gonna survive in this world? You know, now it's like, no matter what you do now, it's like you're gonna get probably the same outcome, because how it's designed right now. That's why people are kind of avoiding each other, because they know that a lot of people are just no good. They're crap. They're not good individuals. They will treat them like crap and abuse them, or treat them like you know, or be a freaking nuisance. You know, even people who come to you smiling, you realize that just being around them is just a negative energy, bro. And they're just a vampire. Even if they say they have no bad intentions or trying to lower your guard down, they're a piece of crap. You know, it's hard to be just a pure person. I'm not saying you can't be good, but being pure, come on, bro, that's insanity. Only people who are pure is children. Probably, but that's not even close because, you know, you see a lot of children, they doing weird stuff. They cursing. That's a tainted soul. They killing their parents, all type of weird, evil stuff. You know what I'm saying? You see, the world is introducing the evil to the children and it's becoming normalized to them. And so they're only repeating that, because that's just how it is. You know, I'll say a baby is the closest thing to innocence. But you never know how that child's going to turn out. You can't put expectations of them or certain, propagate certain things for them, like, and teach them if their environment is not suitable 100%. Because all the things you teach them, it could go out the window because the world or things that happen along the line. So you can't just trust you teaching them. You got to read the room a bit. Because this world will turn you cold, man. You could lose patience. You might not even inflict harm on anyone, but you will lose yourself, bro. And you would, like, become crazy to the point you start breaking down. So, why is, like, truly pure? I mean, you could be good or whatever, but that's about it. But how many times have you had to lie or make up something up to get a person away from you? Why didn't you just tell them the truth? Because it would have went wrong, or it would have went a certain way, or it's like you knew the consequences. Humans do things to deviate from consequences or to obtain things, whether it's good or bad, which is still kind of like evil. We're just sinners, bro. Like, that's just how it is. Because we have to, because survival mode. Sometimes you can't afford to tell the truth. And sometimes you can't afford to tell the truth because that truth in the context may be negative or may be harsh. And depending on the type of individual, you're going to receive such of consequences. So it's just how this world is. It's a double-edged sword. You see anybody from, like, who's growing up, who was young, they don't have that same innocence anymore. Because the world, like, as you get older, as time goes on, the programming persists in the behaviors of people. And that's just ongoing, man. You see how these people just turn cold or reckless as the years go, or they just start to become kind of heartless. Because the world turns you out this way whether you realize it or not. And it's up to you to get the knowledge to refrain from that. And that's just what it is, y'all.